everyone, welcome, and today we're taking a look at the AIM Scientist and AIM Soldier. I'm going to tell you the truth. I have spent the last 2 weeks feverishly filming just a bunch of videos for some of the stuff I've gotten, getting through that Marvel Legends collection, and I'm spent, dude. I'm going to be honest, I'm spent. I'm not even going to pull up a background for this. I've got several toys around here that I've been filming, and I don't know. Anyway, I bought MODOK. I grabbed this because it was $25 and I thought, MODOK needs some soldiers. So that's my pure motivation right there, is just getting some soldiers and having something in hand, man. I got a Scientist Supreme for like $7 or something like that. So I thought, why not these guys too? So yeah, I'm gonna unwrap them and be like Christmas, woohoo! I'm joking. Alright, be right back. So here they are out of the box. One quick thing I want to note is that this strap on the back of the box is on, let me see, yeah, on the soldier here, right there. Interesting, I'm not sure why. But, oh well, anyhow, let me put the box away here. These guys are loaded. We've got this big honking gun right here. There is a little looseness in these guys, but nothing like the gumminess we've seen in some figures. So I will tell you, as you probably saw, when I put his arm down, it kind of fell a little further. So yeah, there's some looseness, but you know, I mean, we've seen worse. So, but there's this big honking gun here I like. It's a smaller gun that is positioned way wrong, but I like it. There is, just a sec, get him standing again. Ah, come on, dude. Boots don't want to sit flush for some reason. Again, that's typical Hasbro. And the soldier has this big gun, this smaller gun. He's got a pistol with a holster. I kind of like that he has that. That's kind of cool. And then a knife with the sheath. That's pretty awesome. Backpack here. I'm guessing for the AIM Scientist, but I don't know for certain. I guess it could be either one. There's a double of the Buckethead. I guess you could use it for him. And you could use this for either one as an unhelmeted head. They both come with these straps here, so I guess you could apply that to both of them if you wanted to, or something. Anyway, I have to admit I like this set. And I hate to admit that because I've been like, so I want to get army builders for Marvel. And then I get the hand ninjas, and now I've got these guys. I guess Skrulls are next, I don't know. AIM is one of those guys that, like, you know, I don't love them, don't hate them. I think they look weird with the bucket heads. Always have, but, you know, at the same time, it would make sense to reason that they would have soldiers better equipped to handle threats. I mean, maybe they're a little smarter than the average Joe, but no scientists for sure. The weapons are really neat, and I like that they kept the yellow theme going on them. I think that's cool. Now, the basic scientist look, I think, is pretty freaking rad. Again, torn right out of the comics. My thing is, I always thought these guys looked stupid, but I mean, it's like, to a point, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to look stupid because they're AIM. They're supposed to be smarter than hell, and they look stupid. So there's that. This being an older set, of course, both of these guys have pins, which are very noticeable, but thankfully I'm not seeing any of the egregious opposite color on the other side of the pin, so that's a plus. It looks like the pins are in places that, you know, they're all the same color, so at least we can say that much. Now I have to admit, the AIM Soldier kept me from purchasing this set for a while because, I don't know, I just didn't like the look of the AIM Soldier. Having him out and in hand, I kind of warmed up to him really quick, I have to admit. I mean, he's a good bad guy fodder kind of character, you know? And yeah, I mean, he looks a little tougher than the AIM Soldier, but, you know, still looks like he's part of AIM. And it fits well. I mean, you get a little bit of a Hive vibe from him, but not majorly. I think it's kind of cool that, you know, he fits that. But at the same time, you know, these are not bad figures at all. So that's the thing. I think what's happening here is, like, these guys remind me of what I really like about Marvel Legends. You know, good, solid representations of characters and things that I remember very fondly and enjoy very fondly. And to me, really are cool. And I'm not a big army builder in 6-inch, but, you know, the thoughts cross my mind to get another pack of these if they stay at the low price. If they go even lower, I'll definitely get more. But, and that's not normal for me. I wouldn't do that with a lot of 6-inch lines. But this one, I may make the exception to, because, you know, again, these are kind of cool. But at the same time, I'm looking at refocusing a lot of my collection on, you know, Valorverse, AWOC, and other brands. So I need to kind of cut the cord from Marvel Legends, even though they do some stuff I really like, man. I mean, you know, She-Hulk and yeah, it's tough when they do stuff you really like and want, you know, versus stuff you kind of can just go, yeah, I don't like that. I don't want that. I mean, if there's something you don't want, you can just ignore it. But when it's like Dan Keach Ghost Rider, it's like, God, I want that. And the X-Men that you want, like Nightcrawler and Bishop and Cable. But now I got those, what? Now what? Yeah, that's a good question. And so here is the big bad himself, MODOK, with his now minions. Not bad. Not bad at all. I dig it. I really do. It's that's the other thing. MODOK needed people to boss around. Because MODOK by himself, I mean, yeah, he's powerful, but he needs people to boss around. I mean, well, Red Skull and others do too, but I am worn. I have to say I'm worn because of all the Marvel Legends I've shot. Man. This was almost like a extra pickup because I feel like I'm at the end of the road. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do one more. And I feel like I'll keep doing that for a little while. And then I'll back out. But no, I really dig these. I do. I'm surprised. You know, I looked around. I've not seen any info on them. I know they're older, but yeah, I mean, these are cool enough to be mentioned at least. So come on, guys. You know, I know the Buckethead look maybe didn't go over well, but yeah. Besides that, to me, you know, this is a good bad guy ensemble. I need to get the Scientist Supreme out here too. Yeah, that would be good. Get all of them out there. And then put a Techno Viper right beside a MODOK. That brings the purple in. Yeah. Cobra joins AIM. Yeah, that would be awesome, actually. So yeah, I'm so worn, I just can't even really think of anything to talk about with this other than I'm low army builder, but you know, I guess I am an army builder. I will get what I like and get what speaks to you. That's what you should do, is always get what speaks to you. Don't worry about what other people are doing, what other trends are going on. If it speaks to you, get it. Because, you know, say, Wally speaks to me. Hot Wheels speaks to me. Not all, but some. Savage Crucible speaks to me. AIM speaks to me. Marvel Legends speaks to me sometimes. Not all the time. course, wrestling speaks to me. I mean, it's what speaks to you and what you feel good about. And there's nothing wrong with any of it. I mean, collect what makes you happy. Even if it's just a little bit, like, you just get one set of turtles. Be happy with that. I mean, if it's the set you want. I mean, it doesn't matter. At the end, we're going to only enjoy it here. It's kind of like, I heard somebody draw the analogy of model trains the other day. And, my father-in-law is very into model trains still. And he knows, obviously he knows where to go and what to do. So, I mean, it's not dead, but there's not a lot of young people in it. So, they're in there, you get an idea where this is going. There's still a strong community in model train building. And, it's not a lot of young guys, but there are some young guys who are into it, but not many. And, that's what's going to happen to this. It's going to be like young guys are into action figures, but not many. And, unless the kid appeal comes back, action figures are going to just kind of taper off and go away. Which is a shame, because it's really fun. At the same time, they didn't harvest that youth group. Just kept giving to the nostalgia baits. And that worked for a while. But if anything, this is documenting, what I see happening. And some people think this shit's gonna last forever. It ain't. Hate to break it to you. I'm surprised it came back during the pandemic, though. But I guess that makes sense. Okay, so that's all I have to say about the AIM Trooper and the AIM Scientist. And about where we're going as a hobby. Where we're going as a hobby is wherever you want to go. Don't follow the trends. Don't buy things because people tell you to. And don't buy things because you think you have to have everything. Just buy what makes you happy for whatever reason. And, the fun part is along the way you'll find out things make you happy you didn't think about. I never thought about MODOK and the AIM Troopers would make me happy till I had them. And then I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. Never thought about it. It was like when I was in that kind of coast glide portion of my collecting of Marvel Legends and coming in for the landing, that I looked at, and it was the right price at the right time, and I got them, and I'm like, I'm looking at them now through the camera, and I'm like, these are kind of cool. So yeah, that's my whole spiel on collecting. Collect what you think is cool, even if it's silly and dorky. Collect it. All right. Well, thanks so much for calling. Thanks so much for watching Infinite Realms. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff.